What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 3. Last time we finished up the underground in Heimdallar, and we went to visit Crow's grave after Reen got to tell all of Class 7 about Crow. But then, right as they were leaving Crow's grave, Yuna noticed something on the ground. They found the little, brooch that Angelica would always wear on the tie on her shirt, and, obviously, why would it just be there? And then Ash was able to notice that the ground looked like it had been dug up. And then they looked inside. It's kind of dumb on George and whoever George is working with's part to not keep the dummy body still in there. I wonder why they pulled it out. But there was no body in there. And then everything's being questioned that maybe Crow's body was never actually in the ground. Like maybe it was the dummy the whole time. So, there's a lot that Reen is going to have to talk with Class 7 about as we're getting ready to head to the Class 7 reunion. But first, let's go talk to, I think it was Sandy that had the request for us. Let's give her those moon truffles we were able to get. I don't know where she is, though. It says she's in the cars, but which car? Oh, here we go. What do you plan to do for the summer festival? Well, I don't really know much about Heimdallar. Me neither. This place is way too big for me to know where I want to go. I feel the same, actually. But since we're all new to the city, how about we walk around together? It'd be fun to explore together, right? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I agree, let's do it. Have fun, you three. I got the moon truffles with everyone's help. I should do this on another day. Oh, okay, so they don't want to do this now. Why even give me the options? Just bad timing, I guess. We'll flush those rats out of their tunnels tomorrow. I can't wait to see what Calvert's Special Forces can do. Well, I don't think you of all people need to worry. Please take care of the students. Yes, of course. Be sure to enjoy your reunion. It's a rare chance for you. Go ahead and let loose. I think I will, thank you. Hey, Instructor Reen. Something wrong? No, just checking up. What are you two doing here? Oh, Leonore asked me for help. Yeah, I'm having Allie help me cool off. I sparred with Randy and the principal earlier, too. Sorry for the trouble, I was just feeling a little on edge. It's fine, Columbus Elias does all the fighting anyway. Okay, I understand, just make sure you don't overdo it. Yeah, we'll at least check in with all the new Class 7 kids. Zelandia Angelica's brooch was found. I've heard Marquise Rogner hasn't been able to reach her. Jessica. I don't have any proof or anything, but I'm sure she's fine, don't you think? You're right, she wouldn't go down without a fight. Further, sitting here depressed won't help anything. We should just believe in her and wait. Thanks, Yuna. Oh no, you don't have to thank me. Angelica, where are you? George, too. Instructor Reen, you still haven't left yet? Yeah, I still have some time. I see. You want to make sure you look your best, huh? I don't plan on doing that much. Uh-huh, sure. Alright, where are, well, Kurt and Ash are obviously not out here. Or Muse, for that matter. Oh, here he is. Oh, Instructor Reen. Off to meet all those pretty ladies, call me Jelly. Don't play it like that, I'm just gonna meet up with my classmates. Yeah, sure, another group of the beautiful women you're always just meeting up with. But jokes aside, you seriously need a day off, man. Put the request aside for once and go relax with your pals. Thanks, Ash, will do. Right, Ash, about that horse racing sweepstakes. Oh, yeah, so they'll even let students enter, huh? Not a bad find. I remember that contest. You mail in your predictions and the winners can get some nice prizes. Crow was practically giddy when he found out about it. Yep, I do remember that. But who knows if he really meant that or if he was just acting. My turn will come. Go have fun tonight. And give my regards to Instructor Sarah and the others. Will do. Thanks, Toa. Well, it says guest room, but it's obviously Michael's room. Michael doesn't even have to share a room with anybody. Oh, tea ceremony club. Drinking tea at the field exercise camp is something else. Yeah, it was a good thing we brought the snacks, too. Yeah, they go well together. Oh, they brought their whole tea ceremony set. Tea ceremony at the field exercise camp. That's gotta be pretty cool. So that's everybody except for Kurt, right? Is Kurt training, I assume? Oh no, he's over here with Sydney. So Wayne went back home? Yeah, he's probably there by now. Oh, he got leave, right? You sure you want to stay here, Kurt? Didn't you get permission to leave? Well, I already stopped back at home during the special ops missions, so I figured there was no need to go back now. Man, you gotta chill, Kurt. You're always so serious. I'm sure that super hot mom of yours wants to see you. Did Ash tell you? Haha, he sure did. You really have a one-track mind. Alright, let's, I guess head out. Freddy over here doing what Freddy does. Me at 7 p.m. Should I get going? Instructor Reen. Have fun. Please send our regards to the old Class 7. Although it does make me a bit jealous. Well, it is the day Instructor Reen has been waiting for so long. Please have a good time. Thanks, Tita. Heh, you're gonna have all the babes wrapped around like this. What? Hey! Oh yes, if the lady of one's heart happens to be there, things can catch fire quickly. Really? Come on, there won't be any of that. Okay, I'll see you all later. You have your special ops missions to do tomorrow, so eat well and get lots of rest. Understood. Heh, get out of here already. Look at how much the kids have warmed up to Reen. So sweet. Maybe keep your eye on the road. He's thinking back, oh, how they all used to look. Back when Elliot had short hair. Fee too. Wow, looks pretty at night. I remember that Cold Steel 1 bonding event we did with, or I don't think it was a bonding event. I think it was just a quest, but you got to choose who you brought with you. When Reen and Laura had to go like pick up some stuff. I forget if it was for the radio station or somewhere else. Oh no, I think it was their costumes for or their outfits for the school festival. 6:50. I don't know if there's a ramp, but how's he gonna get up the stairs? Oh, he's just gonna leave it down here. The Bracer Guild branch office is up those stairs and to the left. Is everyone there already? Oh, something at Towa's store. Let's go there first. What are you doing here this time of day? I need to take care of something around here. Looks like you're in the middle of closing up shop. Yeah, we have to get up early in the morning, so we close early too. That being said, I still have time, so let me know if you need to do any shopping. Okay, thanks. Oh, hey, kiddo. What are you doing here? Toa's not home yet. Wait a sec, you gonna go in her room and do creeper stuff? Whoa, hey, don't go yelling things like that, alright? I am gonna go in her room, though. Wait, it's higher up? Oh, okay. Oh, Toa's room is on the 3rd floor. Is it under a Tomantonio book? Read the Northern War. We'll read that later. That's actually really useful. May as well. Yeah, we can read about the full Northern War. Instead of, obviously, because I'm not going to watch the anime and, like, videos. Alright, well, let's go up and, time to party. Huh? Lights are on, so people are obviously there. I don't know about everybody, but... The guild's crest, they put it up again. And I sense a lot of people inside. Well, let's do it. So he must be the last one if they say there he is. And we're gonna see everyone just waiting. I assume he'll be last to the party. Does seem that way.
来たわね、リン。
すまない。俺が最後みたいだな。
何？時間通りだ。
演習もあったんだから仕方ないよ。
まあ、社会人だったら10分前行動は心がけたまえ。
そういうお前こそ5分前に来たばかりだろうが。
でもギルドの再開が間に合ってよかったかも。
そうですね。この時期だとお店もいっぱいそうですし。
しかし全員揃ってこうして集まれたとは。
そうだね。お互い大変な状況なのに。ええ、いろいろな意味で今夜は話すことが多そうだけど。やれやれ。
まったくあんま無理するんじゃないわよ。1年半ぶりの再会でしょ。
お互い熱烈に抱きしめ合ってもよろしいのでは。女性同士はもちろん男性同士でも。
死ぬわけなかろう。
It's like they never graduated.
もうあの時のまんまだ。
そうですね。びっくりするぐらい。
それぞれの時と場所は変わった。だがそれだけなのだろ
う。まあ専用回線なんかも用意してもらったしね。
それを言ったら身も蓋もない気がするが。
Aww. How sweet. Aww. All the bros. Aww.
背が伸びたわね。アリサは綺麗になった。エマはまた胸が育った？
言わないでくださ
う。しかし髪型が老けたな。
君の方こそ。
い。リンもだけどガイウスは大きくなりすぎだよ。
さすがに打ち止めだろう。
He is the tallest in the class.
一リージュ伸びたもん。
約束果たせたわね。
ああ、アリさん、みんなもありがとう。
何言ってるんだか。
別に君のために集まったわけじゃないぞ。
マキアスツンデレっぽい。
でも確かにリーさんの卒業祝いでもありますね。
ああ、一人学院に残って7組の魂を守り続けてくれた。
何気に次の7組の育成なんかもしちゃってるし。
その意味でやはりお前は俺たちの重心なのだろう。ありがとうリー。
みんな
みんな臭すぎよ。
まったくもうこの子たちと来たら。
なあ、今日くらいは仕方ないんじゃない？
僕の部屋に宴の用意をさせていただきました。アルコールもありますので、成人された方はどうぞ。
シャーロンさんの料理か。
それは
The only ones not old enough would be what? Fee and Milliam?
さっきからいい匂いで気になってた。それじゃあ僕もビール。あなたはやめておきなさい。
Yeah, I think it's just maybe Fee and then Milliam, who can't drink yet. For Milliam, though, it's probably gonna be like another 10 games before she can drink. Well, let's see. Okay. Oh, Elliot can't, or he's either can't drink or he's choosing not to. Okay. I'll read the text in a second. I just want to see everyone. Okay, so everyone's drinking. And then that's gotta be Fee on the end, right? Yeah, okay. So Fee, Elliot, and Milliam. Okay, got it. They all proceeded to savor the delicious meal Sharon had prepared for them. Between bites and compliments to the chef, they shared what they've been doing since they last met up. The adults had their fill of beer, some more than others, and the younger members enjoyed soft drinks. Together, they flipped through the album Toa had given Reen and reminisced about the past. Afterwards, is Gaius gonna fill everybody in? Alright, 2.5 hours later after partying. Because he did say once everyone was back together again, he was gonna fill them in. Oh, now they're having coffee to sober up. I believe I shall excuse myself now. Please enjoy the rest of your time here together, everyone. Thanks for all the food, Sharon. Yeah, it was delicious. Let's go drinking together again sometime. Alright, see you later. Now it's time for the serious talk, I suppose. Is your mom going to be arriving here in Heimdallr soon, Alisa? Yeah, she's taking a red-eye flight here with grandfather. Both of them were invited to the party being held at the palace. It's likely Sharon went to go pick them up, however, it's just as likely she simply wished to give us privacy. I suppose, after all, she's at least a little bit related to the things we were planning to talk about tonight. Yeah, I agree. Man, she's getting way too caught up in the past. Oh yeah, have we checked this place for bugs, mics, all that surveillance-y stuff? Yep, top to bottom. There were many such devices found in Heimdallr over the course of the day. Most of them hidden in government buildings. The Imperial Chronicles office, too. With that in mind, we should get down to business. Indeed. Let us begin. A year ago, when all of us, save Reen, were allowed to graduate early, we promised each other that after 1 year had passed, we would have a reunion. Yeah, it felt like so long ago, but time really has flown since then. Identify the path Ereboni is headed down and determine how Class 7 will act. That's what you said we'd do. Yes, the night after we survived the trial of the Reverie Corridor. When I first heard you say it, it sounded like your usual nonsense. To be fair, though, we all had a bad feeling. The things we heard in the Infernal Castle the day we lost Crow. Yeah, and everything that Chancellor Osborne and the Governor General said. About the direction they're leading Erebonia in. And about the phantasmal blaze plan the Chancellor stole from Ouroboros. We need to worry about both what's happening on the surface and what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. All the stuff we heard about then is finally starting to happen now. Indeed, the incidents that occurred this spring are proof. Let's begin by discussing the political situation occurring publicly. Yeah, I'm not really in a place to say it, but things have gotten pretty darn bad. I'm also curious what role Ouroboros and Calvert played behind the scenes in the Northern War. And the Imperial government's military decisions lately are just as suspicious. 12 of those new model railway cannons have been completed already. 4 of them were used to attack Ordis were carried to Crossbell. They carried all those enormous things all the way from the canyon? The way I hear it, they had a brand new airship with more than enough muscle for the job. A 250 Arge class ship called the Gargantua, I think. I've heard that name before. And it seems they're working on making even more of them. All the audits happening all over the place lately made me realize. Mira, people, information, they're all being channeled into a few key projects. The 8 Metropolis plan especially. All the tax money in the Empire has been consolidated in Heimdallar and converted into a never-before-seen amount of military funds. Seems pretty clear what's going on. Yeah, all these things point to the same goal. The invasion of the Republic of Calvert, there's no mistaking it. Yeah. Calvert's spies being here only serve to reinforce that hypothesis. So that means their goal is not sabotage, but gathering information. Yeah, if they really went and did anything, the war would be right then and there. They're probably trying to figure out the D-Day, when the invasion's planned to start. Just like I thought. Touring around the Empire, I'd heard rumors here and there suggesting there'd be a war. I wouldn't be surprised if my mother knew about this already too. Between the railway cannons, the new airships, and the mass production of tanks and Panzer Soldats, there's no way she could have greenlit all those projects without knowing what they were all for. On top of that, there's a huge factory being constructed in Crossbell. But given all that, the question becomes why. War between these two massive countries could ravage most of the continent. It's true that Erebonia and Calvert have been at it like cats and dogs for hundreds of years, but are they really just gonna throw down? A war that size would bring international trade to a screeching halt, so none of the other countries are gonna be too pleased. Besides, in order to start a war, they need authorization from the Emperor. There's no way he'd allow it without justification. Well, that wasn't an issue for the invasions of Crossbell and Northumbria. The justification was fabricated, and statements from the other countries were shut down. The one who set this all up is none other than Gileath Osborne. As his son, I think I have a unique understanding of just how dangerous the man is. Rain, you don't need to worry so much about that. I feel the same way about my older brother. Rufus Alberea, head of the Ironbloods, I suspect he's no mere confidant. I wouldn't be surprised to discover it was he who laid the plans for the invasions and the early stages of the wars. Yeah, I'd say the odds are pretty good. Recently, he's been acting pretty secretive with me. He's even been keeping stuff from Claren Lecter. The most important thing being information about the Black Workshop. That name again. Yet another group lurking in the shadows of the Civil War. Both my brother and the Black Rabbit were lent to the Noble Alliance. If the invasion is the surface stuff, these guys are definitely one of the behind-the-scenes topics. That said, the two are more tightly woven together than ever now. I think it's safe to say now that the Black Workshop is related to the gnomes who once fought the Hexen clan. It seems they've cut ties with Ouroboros and have sided with Chancellor Osborne. They also hired the boss and the mask guy. He called himself Azure Siegfried, right? I can't believe it, but both the Masked Man and the Jaeger King flew off in what appeared to be Divine Knights. Between them and the maiden, I get the feeling something especially ominous is building. Yeah, all of it reminds me of the circumstances that led to the War of the Lions and the arrival of the Infernal Castle. Something buried deep in Erebonia's history and connected to the Divine Knights. I discovered this while searching for my sister. As I've mentioned, the spirit veins in Erebonia have begun to pulse faster and faster. Just like during the Civil War, no. Just like the War of the Lions 250 years ago. Yeah, so they're mentioning that. Following the annexation of Crossbill and Northumbria, it's only started to speed up. It's this quickening of the spirit veins that's causing the cryptids, magic knights, and scarlet paloma grass to appear. Okay, so that makes sense. I suspected as much. A link between the surface and what's happening beneath. From the sound of it, the only ones who know the full truth are Vita, Chancellor Osborne, Ouroboros, and the Black Workshop. Man, I wish my memory hadn't been erased. It's so frustrating not being able to remember anything from back then. I'm sure homunculi and combat shells are super connected to all that behind-the-scenes stuff. Well, that's right. I forgot, the Black Workshop is where you were created, Milliam. Yup, I'm a homunculus, so I'm technically not human. But besides the part of me that lets me link with Lammy, my DNA is pretty much the same as any of yours. I'm starting to think my growth was stunted, though. Don't know how long my lifespan's supposed to last either. Milliam. I've heard a bit about that. The Black Workshop, unforgivable. Yeah, I'm glad we got Milliam Altina from there, but I can't forgive them for playing with someone's life like that. Yeah, I've been starting to think that recently, too. Like, I'm fine with whatever happens to me, but I'm worried about Tilly. I see. It seems you have grown after all. Oh, right, we got some information from the branch campus earlier. Why don't you tell us the details, Reed? Ah, you mean about the cemetery? Oh, that, we got the same report in the intelligence division. What happened? So, try to stay calm, everyone. Yep. Are you kidding me? And Angelica's Bruce was there too? From the sound of it, everything leads back to the Black Workshop. Considering how the boss came back to life, maybe the same thing happened with Crow. Both of them are working for the Black Workshop, no, the gnomes? Are you saying they brought them back to life? Emma, do you know of any spell capable of performing such a feat? There is a forbidden spell known as False Soul, but it was only ever attempted by wizards in the Dark Ages, and it's never once successfully resurrected anyone. It was said that most of the subjects became fiends known as the Nosferatu. That name rings a bell. If I recall correctly, that was the name of the creature we encountered in Lohengrin Castle. Yep. That monster. The Jaeger King and the Masked Man are certainly nothing like that abomination. I guess there's a chance gnomes were somehow able to perfect the spell. But I doubt it. True resurrection is something only the goddess is capable of. I see. Trying to think about this stuff's making my head spin. Either way, something very strange is going on right now. And in the midst of it, Angelica and George have both gone missing. About that, I'm having the guild's informants look into their disappearances. Tell Toa to stay strong. Understood. Many mysteries yet remain, but that should be sufficient for today. What about you, Gaius? We're starting to piece things together little by little. Indeed, we shall continue to look into matters until all is made clear. Now we need to decide as a class what actions we should take.
2つ確かに言えることがある。表においては戦争への流れを何とか食い止め、同時に裏での真実を見極め、最悪を食い止めるじゃないか。
ああ、そうだな。
いろいろと錯綜してるけど、確かにそこはブレないかもね。
So let me lay it out again. stop the war that's been building, find out what's been going on behind the scenes.
それぞれの道に進んだ私たちにしか成し得ないことだと思います。
そうね。それぞれの足場で最大限に協力して力を合わせれば
必ずやどんな難事も乗り越えられる糸口を見つけられよう。
そうだね。表だろうが裏だろうが。
味方は多くないかもしれないが、決して少なくもないはずだ。
なあ、それぞれの立場で協力者を当たってみるとして、ミリアム、お前は本当にいいのか？おそらく鉄血の子供としての立場と完全に食い違うことになるぞ。
Yeah, forgot about that.
そうね。幻獣や魔法兵はともかく
改めてよく考えてミリアム自身の意思を聞かせてくれ。
今さら尋ねるようなことかな。
ミリアムちゃん。
僕の記憶は5年前からで、それ以前の記憶はないけど、
Uh-huh.
さっきも言ったようにだんだんいろいろと考えるようになったんだ。僕ってなんだろうとか、悲しいってどういう気持ちとかね。2年前みんなと知り合ってから。僕は僕のことが知りたい。みんなの仲間であり続けるためにも。おじさんやクレアやレクターのことは好きだけど、僕を作った黒の工房の都合でそれがわからないままなんて嫌なんだ。だからおじさんたちと対立しても僕は7組であることを優先するよ。
Aw.
黒の工房製の OZ73 よりも、アイアンブリードの白ウサギよりも、情報局のエージェントよりも。リーンにユーシス、アリサに委員長、フィーにラウラ、エリオットにマキアス、ガイウスにサラ。あの時初めて泣いた僕のことを抱きしめてくれたみんなの仲間であることを。
ミリアム。
そうか。
あんたって子はさすがにちょっと不意打ちすぎますよ。
Quite a bit.
でもそんな風に考えてくれてたんだ。
背は伸びてないくせに本当に成長しすぎだろう。
ああ、俺たちの中でも一番かもしれないな。
ならば無用の懸念はここまでとしておくか。
そうだね。確かに今更だろうし。はあ、あんたたち揺るぎなさすぎでしょ。
大方針が決まって憂いもなくなったみたいだけど、差し当たってみんな明日はどう動くつもりなの？
俺は新7組と共に引き続き特務活動をする予定です。ここに至って共和国の部隊は確実に抑えておくべきでしょう。
Yeah, probably.
うん、私もそう思う。
下手に取り逃して暴走されたら海戦の口実に使われかねないか。
うん。ケルディックの焼き討ちを理由に北方戦役が起きた時みたいに。
僕は市内で巡業しながら改めて情報収集をするつもりだよ。
俺も付き合わせてもらおう。
私はおじい様の付き合いをしつつ、いくつか情報を当たってみるつもりよ。
私とセリーヌは改めて帝都周辺の霊脈の様子を探ってみるつもり
Everyone's
で
got
す。
their own plans.
となるとみんな情報収集しながら何かあったら集まって協力する感じ？
ああ、互いに連絡し即時動けるようにしておこ
う。了解だ。みんなよろしく頼む。
ほんと頼もしくなったわね。 今日はもう遅いし、そろそろお開きにしましょう。明日の早朝、お互いどう動くかアークス2で連絡するのはどう？
I guess Gaius isn't gonna tell everybody yet.
ええ、いいですね。今夜はしっかりと休んだ方が良さそうですね。
そういえばサラとフィって今日はここに泊まるの？
うん、2階にベッドがあるし。
僕は久々に実家だな。エリオットもそうなのか？
うん、姉さんに連絡したらガイウスに泊まってもらえって。
申し訳ないな。だがお言葉に甘えよ
う。しかしガイウスについては
There it is.
例の話を聞きそびれたままだな。
あ、そうだった。
この半年ほど連絡が取れなかった事情か。
Drop it on us.
なんでも外国に行ってらしたそうですけど。
ああ、だが長くなるのでまたの機会としておこう。どうせまたこの面々で何度も集まる。
Ah, come on.
そうだね。
だったら僕だけ先に聞くわけにもいかないか。
そういえばちょっと気になったんだけど、リーンの話に何度か出てきた金髪の女の子って。
ああ、それは僕も気になってた。
10歳くらいだっけ？ひょっとして魔女の後輩とか？
その
Oh, okay.
当たらずとも遠からずと言いますか、ちょっと行方不明になってて、私たちも探しているんですけど。
まったくビータといい、ろくに連絡もせずにフラフラと。まあ近いうちに嫌でもあんたたちに紹介することになると思うわ。
余計に気になるんだが。
Everyone being vague.
わかった。その時まで楽しみにしておくさ。
Well, I guess that's gonna be it for Night of Fun. We entered a blocked scene, huh? Bye, everyone. Time to ride back to camp for the night. That was a long first day. Oh boy, here we go.
気になるかい？
いや、懐かしい匂いがしただけだ。
Damn it, George.
己がどんな存在で、置かれた状況がどのようなものであるかは理解している。
そうか。いっそ罵ってくれたらなんて思うのは虫が良すぎかな。
Copper Georg.
その問い自体、意味のない繰り事だな。アルベリヒの指示を伝えろ。銅のゲオルグ。明日の一幕において、俺という駒をどう動かすのか。
わかった。
You almost called him Crow.
いや、青のジークフリード。
So, I guess George isn't like fully like evil. It's kind of like with Crow, how there was still a bit of Crow in him, even though he was C. Despite whatever George is trying to do. Looks like there's no getting Leno back. Nothing we can do for him now. At least we don't need to worry about him leaking any info. We're all set with the Heimdallr Bank. We just need to hit the VIP area, right? But they're planning a huge sweep of the tunnels tomorrow, right? Yeah, they're going to declare martial law. They've got their 4th Armored Division here on standby, ready to go. But thanks to our Ramdas, we should be able to wait out the storm. We'll just need to keep a close eye on things and watch for our chance to escape. Oh, is this the place where Reen and all them fought the Bone Dragon and then Crow 2 years ago? What is this place? One of Heimdallar's underground crypts from the Dark Ages, I think. Red grass down here? Well, they're screwed. What? This grass. Is it gonna be the nose for it? Yup, it is. Oh god, there's a number of them. Hostile spirits. Activate your ramdas. These should be no... Yeah, except there's like 10 of them. We're surrounded. Ah! Well, bye-bye. They're dead.
あの宝刀娘さえいれば手分けできるもの。地勢に蛇ども。体がいくつあっても足らぬ。いっそまた眷属を生み出すか。ディアンヌの言っていた日は近い。それまでにせめて200年前の蹴りだけはつけておかなくてはの。死に損ないの真相。赤のローゼリアの名にかけて。
Crimson Roselia. Yeah, that was one heck of a first day.
名誉なことだな。報酬が出ているぞ。ご苦労だった。
Alright, so next time we're going to start our second day, which we don't have a ton of time on the second day before stuff's going to hit the fan, obviously. We have until 4 p.m. to deal with the whole Calvert situation and before they'll declare martial law, but obviously both, I'm just going to call him Crow at this point, I'm not saying Azure, whatever they're calling him, Azure Siegfried. Crow and George are here, as well as Vita's in the city, so obviously something big is going to happen today based on what everyone else has been saying as well, and I don't think it's just like Calvert doing something. I think something else bigger is obviously going to happen, so we'll figure all that out next time. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.